Everybody, just a little side note. This video was meant to be uploaded yesterday, but the movie ran so late. They had like, I kid you not, like 30 in total, like 40 minutes of previews. And I got back just really late and I didn't feel like recording it that late at night. Plus, I wanted to do other things. So, yeah, that's just a side note. So, let's get into the video. Ready or Not 2 is a movie that I was honestly expecting to be okay because it's well when I first heard that they were doing a sequel to the original hit film, I think from 2019, 18, I could be wrong, but the film Ready or Not, the original film Ready or Not, that did well. That did actually really well, and I really enjoyed the original Ready or Not. So when I heard they were making a sequel to it, I was a little put off because this kind of fell into that category of unnecessary sequels. And best examples of that are Megan 2, Black Phone 2. That's the only ones I can think of actually at the moment. But I say that because Megan, the original Megan, if you've seen the movie Megan, it's about that killer android. Even though it's a PG-13 horror film, it still did great. It did great with audiences. I really liked it. And then the sequel was just a full-blown CGI comedy. Not like CGI, but like just comedy. Not even like a horror. It was just comedy thriller. And same with Black Phone 2. The first Black Phone was really, really good. It had some really good horror elements, and it was very unnerving at times. And with Black Phone 2, I mean, I was excited for it. I mean, it was fine, I guess. It wasn't the best thing in the world. And you could tell they were trying to, like, honestly make, like, the killer in the film, like, the grabber, an icon. He's the one with, like, the creepy mask with, like, the horns or whatever. You could tell they were, like, are trying to make him, like, an icon, which, okay, whatever floats your boat, I suppose. But that's what I was expecting with Ready or Not 2. So I just got back from Ready or Not 2, and I want to give my honest thoughts on it. So, Ready or Not 2. Is it good? Yes. It's actually really good. It's actually very good. I like it a lot. Um, if I were to give it an honest rating, I'd honestly give it a solid 7.5 out of 10. It wasn't like obviously, you know, it's not a perfect film, but it's very entertaining. I'll tell you that there wasn't really a moment in this film where I felt bored. I'm actually not going to spoil this one too much because I actually want you guys to go see this in theaters. It's really fun. It's chaotic. It's just off the rails, unhinged. Like, if you've seen the first Ready or Not, you know how like chaotic it can be. This one just takes it up a whole notch, and like there are twists and turns around every corner. My theater was having a great time, even though it wasn't even half full. But the people who were in there, we were laughing, we were having a good time with the comedy. The comedy, it works. It works. There's some really good comedic bits, and also the English. Wow, the dynamic between the sisters, which if you don't know, the main character Grace, played by Samara Weaving, we get introduced to her sister in this one, Faith, played by Catherine Newton. I think the moments between the two when they're either bantering or trying to reconcile their past, I think it was done well. I think it was done like well, and the two actors have great chemistry on set. So yeah, shout out to Samara Weaving and Catherine Newton. Y'all did it great. But I just, I guess a little spoiler, it picks up immediately where we left off with the last one. Like, if you guys have seen the last one where the house burned down and she made the joke about, like, police are like, oh, what happened to you? And she's like, in-laws. It picks up immediately after that. Like, I kid you not, immediately. And the opening scene is a beautiful, beautiful one take. And it's amazing. It's a beautiful one take, great camera work. So shout out to the people who came up with that brilliant idea. Again, I'm not gonna spoil it too much, but yeah, it's a pretty good movie. It's like I said, chaotic. There are some very fun kills. There's a lot of kills that like just are out of nowhere. Um, Sometimes the humor doesn't land. That's something I'm gonna say. Sometimes it doesn't land, but yeah, it's a very chaotic movie. It's very out of nowhere, but I don't know. I'm not trying to spoil it too much because I think you guys should definitely go see this in theaters. Um, I will say the ending definitely did possibly set us up for a third. I don't know. It did possibly. Maybe, I don't know. I don't know how much more they can milk this. I mean, I think with the story we were given of like, you know, if you guys have seen the last one, little spoiler if you haven't. The first one's about Grace marrying a rich dude. Turns out his family's part of a devil cult, and they need to. And if she draws a certain card from a box, it kicks off a ritual. And if the family doesn't kill her by morning, they all die. Spoiler alert: they did all die. She won. But by doing that, it turns out that the family they were a part of, the family was a part of this big uh, council who apparently control the world. They control everything. They have ties to everyone. They can. There's a scene in the movie where someone literally calls, well, one of the heads, the highest seat in the High Council, calls somebody and just says approve the ceasefire, and then all of a sudden, within 10 seconds on the news, there is a ceasefire of a war going on in some country. So that proves to you how much power they have. And yeah, that they have like power. They control the police, they control the phones, they control the wars, they control they literally control the world. And it's all because they are in this devil cult. And with the family, with the Grace, with the family that, Grace outlived, they're gone. And then another family, well, spoiler alert, when she survived the game, that kicked off another ritual, meaning, hold on a second. Okay, so there are 6 council members. The Ley Domases, that was the family name, being one of them. With them gone, it kicks off a ritual within the council, competing for the high seat, like the highest seat in the High Council. And the whole point of this movie was that every member of that family from the High Council has to try and kill Grace to earn the highest seat. And because of that, well, actually, so the highest seat was held by, I think, I don't even know how to pronounce the last name, but this old dude wearing like a really old ring. And if he dies in the movie, and that ring is no longer being worn. So that's also part of why the ritual is being kicked off, on whoever kills Grace gets to wear the ring and their family has the highest seat in the High Council. That's the whole point of the movie. And Grace has to survive until dawn, and yeah. So just this little plot summary of the movie. So, Ready or Not 2, was it good? Yes, 7.5 out of 10. That's it.